down and 6. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record...
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Play action. Now it's Allen. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it on the road. This is just a terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Jackson's throw taken in here by Fuller.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson now. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Second and 5.
If I can get pushed 5 yards forward.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. Touchdown! Demarcus Robinson from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
3 yards remain for second down. On play action, Allen. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Nine-yard line, second and 6.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Fournette.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Leonard Fournette
taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, two-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back there and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On play action, Allen. On the move to his left. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he goes out right around the 39.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And meanwhile, Allen still here holding by Cup. A second juke. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Left side complete to Lockett. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Hey, but you know life is like a movie, G. Put some action, tell them pussy niggas shoot me.
And the
Get it,
Chargers
kill
are able
me.
to make this a close game again.
Tell them
Dustin
bitch ass nigga
Hopkins
about
on now to
playing.
add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
I'm boy with no time kicking out, god damn.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Throwing on first down is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
To throw again on second down. Allen.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Allen. Able to find Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And again, it's Allen. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. Touchdown, Chargers. Andy Isabella from 21 yards away.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here's Hardman on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Robinson, a first down and then some.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and 8.
Jackson. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, they're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
On the return, Isabella. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Oh.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal to go.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals.
Oh, Bree doing that Super Bowl rope-a-dope on him, man. Just keep on punching until you get tired.
Throwing again on second down.
Oh, you tired now, huh, bitch?
Open man right side is caught complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC.
Man, what kind of fucking tackle was that? What kind of fucking tackle was that, man?
The problem wasn't so much that they let him catch that drag route. It's that they had nobody around him after the catch.
What fucking tackle was that?
When they make the catch, you have to make the tackle on the spot.
Wow.
The yards that kill a defense because it keeps
I'm watching Black and Sway. Nigga just eager to play. Them niggas ain't wait no time. Nigga just tackled Sway after image on his ankle, my nigga.
Bro, my dude had
he tackled Sway with ghost. He tackled Sway with still.
The big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they were having to have a short memory on defense.
Man, y'all shit my shit might be behind y'all something. My shit they here did not play.
Nigga tackled.
He hit through a receiver screen. Oh. Good way to get back in the game, boy. I see you hit that you put the hit stick on that boy, got that fucking fumble. Went down there and tied that bitch up. I ain't see him score 21. I sure see him 14-14.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Man, I don't know what they about to play our game, dude. Just like they make them bitches play dramatic. Yeah, like they make it play dramatic. Like I don't know, dude. Like they just be making this shit happen. Like either way, like that's how I feel like when I played the Raiders last year. Like I dominated the game, but the game itself ain't just been trying to answer my shit. I just called six times.
Able to take this one up to the 35-yard
line. What the fuck? He could have told me he was high.
Give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
He probably asleep now. What Jack's saying, like he probably ain't even man no more. I need him to get up and play right now. I swear I'm gonna score 1,000.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Nah, boy, so loaded in the street.
That's gonna be intercepted.
They're gonna want to play me with a clear punch. And they got Sway now. Okay, Sway, I see you, nigga. Why can't my Sway? No, Jude, Sway, keep going to the side. Lamar was
touching. Just keep telling yourself, throws downfield, we've run.
Sway, who you playing? You playing Tone? Black man. Oh, Black man.
And this one gets
yeah. I'm tripping. 24-21. Sway would just caught an interception on the 26-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's complete to Cook.
Yeah, that's cool. You brought him back. You better get him off that line.
Started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And now
Breeden took the lead.
First and goal.
What the time is?
First and goal.
Oh yeah, Breeden about to score third down.
One quarter remains for the right to
he making late. And I play him 2-3 times a year. He makes late game pushes. I'm saying, you said Breeden scored, who the school? You said Breeden, but they had a high hand and a second hand. I'm telling you, in the fucking, you let him get the high hand, that's not good. He makes late game pushes.
Hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Touchdown.
Cowboy players will do Cowboy
things. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Yeah, man.
The Chargers are going to retake the
Everyone
lead.
took that fucking lead.
A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game.
5 minutes and 51 seconds left over here.
Touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner.
I can't watch Twitch right now because I'm on FaceTime. I don't know how to watch Facebook. I mean, YouTube.
Security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp.
Nah, I don't download it on
right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You think I'd be complaining about it when it's on the phone? That should go crazy on my game.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys are going to work at the 21-yard line.
Y'all, she don't never, so when y'all streaming, y'all, she don't never be like tweaking or like tripping for a second, nothing. Ever.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions.
I was on land cable last time I tried it. It's just like my shit wasn't ran right. Like, it wasn't lagging. It's just like,
4th and 8, under the 2-minute warning?
Yeah, like my shit was like,
I'm telling you, dog. Count him out, dog. He made big game pushes.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Room here to run.
I'm so mad y'all him.
He's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Ooh!
There for the Chiefs.
All right, black man. Shit, Swerve, you lucky your safety was back there, nigga.
Swerve up in his game, man.
28-24. Black man on a 10-yard line, dude.
So now following the big play,
they got the whole full quarter. They just 5 minutes in the full quarter.
Swerve.
A handoff to Fournette. 2 yards on
That
the pickup.
nigga was that Swerve. The Swerve started catching interceptions and making that ball fumble. Touchdown, eh?
Jackson.
Jahill score? I mean, oh, the Jahill got him.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's be the toughest thing, like, playing on linebacker or safety, make sure they don't get that quick pass, or if you gonna try to get on the lineman and just go and blow it up, like, if you don't get home with the lineman now, it might be something, it's gonna be something easier, probably.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are once again gonna retake the lead.
Oh, that nigga open?
Extra point by Butker is on target.
Oh, yeah, that's what you can I keep getting.
Now after the touchdown,
I don't know how Jay Hill keep getting that play. That's one play I'm not giving up to Bree. That nigga had anything, he not getting that bitch. I mean, I'm over there for the play you, so I'm just gonna sit there and wait on him.
And he just gonna do something else, dog. The nigga,
he gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? I can't down
nigga running back got that 96 speed, can't trust him.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really understand what we were doing on the attributes, but if I understood, like, clearly that day, I would have told Jack, just get over there here and put full speed.
Under 4 to go now as the clock.
On God, like, I didn't understand exactly what you were saying.
His timeouts at this point.
Because when I sent you when he was right, so I guess you just did it, like, you just broke it down for me. I thought you were saying, like, 4 players get plus 4 on you sad or something, I don't know. Like, you did me up right, like, you did it, like, you put it to how I would have wanted to did, but now that I think about it, I should have got, because if I did there here and put 4 speed in there, now they speed.
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Game over,
so
really.
Pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now.
Our game on here retarded.
How many time after he got? See, this thing about it. If just play the clock, he wasn't going to burn that bitch.
Touchdown.
Man, you keep spoiling shit.
Now all he got to do is play deep.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Gotta score a touchdown.
Band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain.
They hit him. Sick out that shit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Should have started using that shit at 55 seconds.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Short play like that in this
Do
situation.
you beat this man 28-3 in the second half?
Yeah.
Coach Madden used to talk about all the time.
13 seconds.
You can't just take what the defense gives you.
And this is intercepted. And
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. In real life and on the game, it's kind of hard to play with the leave of some fact. You don't want to be too aggressive, like just stupidly overly aggressive. But at the same time, you don't want to be too conservative. It's hard to find that balance.
Oh, Josh Allen gotta go.
Door closed.
He got a gun.
Reinforced.
You say he got a gun or he gotta go?
He gotta go, bro. That's 2
Wow.
heat over 3, bro.
It was 31-28.
That's
45-28.
Oh, with the tip drill.
That's 2 heat over 3.
Oh yeah, he's just exciting play. He had that one.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
I thought these is a playout game too. Cowboys.
That nigga got strip orders on his line,
To
man.
get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their
That was a lineman who hit you?
Nothing has gone right so far.
Oh, Derwin James hit
To
you.
be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now before this first,
I ain't gonna lie, it's like momentum, man, be a motherfucker, dude. Like,
just their first.
even you down in the same step, like when niggas get that momentum, do your niggas just start being stupid on that bitch or something. I went driving last time I played the Raiders, dude. I went into the fourth with a 17-7.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Swear, what the fuck is he doing?
Allen now on 1st down.
Damn.
Over the middle. It's Hunt. A nice move he had, but can't break away.
Damn, that's
Brought
fucked
down
up,
just
dude.
inside the 30. A gain of 8
Damn.
on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. And he'll be
Breathing like you firing? You saying it like you firing or something.
2 minutes left to play in this.
I know, so I'm saying for the man, you got 21 on you though. And hanging out, man, you gotta get that man look crazy, man. Hey, when you make playoffs. Take baby steps. Man, taking baby steps, man. Let that man make it. I know God lost a heartbreaker down up last year, and I feel like I'm probably one of those that don't make it.
Mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
My suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
And when you lose that
you
safety,
keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing
Cowboys, good do Cowboys too.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
I know what you said. I tried to build your side there here. I tried to show you a little something.
Now Allen again. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is all the way up past the 25.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford
Damn, nigga just, nigga not, muffin tap bag blue.
them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely.
Swear, what the fuck is you doing trying to
Yeah, I'm a-
scramble with Josh Allen?
I'm gonna say y'all must stay in the franchise after he advances. Because if y'all, you gotta get out there and
And
do.
you'd have to say they have
You gotta
done
leave
what
out the
they set
franchise
out to do
altogether.
this wild
Because I
card.
had did a trade. I had did a trade right before Jack advanced, and that bitch undid the trade.
Road in the divisional round next week.
Even though I had Peter did it before he advanced it. Just because I ain't load out back
Last
out.
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Wow.
Right here, you want to trade Michael Parsons? I got the number 2 of our pick.
That nigga did say Jay Hill did the most cowboy shit ever.
And that is not going to get it done.
Oh, man.
Brings up 4.
Jay Hill.
Man, Jay Hill now trying to talk to y'all boy and the was over with. Oh man, no.